YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Latone. I'm back with another video, not just any other video, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully this sounds good because there's a lot of stuff going on in the background right now. But welcome back to another Motivational Mondays video. I'm recording this on a Sunday. I hope y'all had a great Sunday. I hope y'all having a good week so far, so good. I hope I'm able to hit somebody's heart with this message that I got for y'all today, you know what I mean? And y'all read the title, so y'all already know what the topic is basically about, but I'm gonna read it to y'all again anyway. Now I do got my notebook here today. We're trying something new this time, and I actually want to grow on camera as I get into this topic and just really taking my time, like more and more out of each week. And I know we're on the second week right now, so this is why I'm explaining everything right now. After I do my Motivational Mondays videos throughout the whole entire week until the next Monday comes up, and then y'all get the next video basically, I'm in my notebook and just write down bullet points that I can bring up in my discussion. And really I'm basing these things off of like kind of my daily life and what I go through, like things that pop up in my head. So basically this message for this week is: when life feels boring / quiet, trust it. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, for the past week, like the way I am and like my mindset and how I operate, I always just like, it's 24 hours in the day, but I be feeling like when I'm not asleep, any other time after that, I should be constantly moving and just doing things. Otherwise I start to feel like I'm being lazy or not being productive. It's like one of those traits in my mind that I gotta work on, because sometimes it's okay to like rest and like not do nothing for a minute. And we talked about it a little bit in the last video, you know what I mean? But basically, when life feels boring / quiet, trust it. Now, the first bullet point that I wanted to put on here was: you may feel like you've been doing everything right, but nothing seems to be happening. Like it doesn't seem like anything has changed. So basically, you feel like you've been handling everything that you need to handle. You've been moving the right way. You haven't been doing anything negative, but it still feels like stuff is quote unquote stagnant. Not saying that stuff is stagnant, but it just feels like nothing is going on. You might just start to think to yourself, you might even question what's the purpose of life. But in those moments right there, I say from my personal experience, what I was just going through last week, which brought this message to me today. And once again, you know what I mean, I'm getting used to this, so I'm gonna work on me not saying and things like that, just correcting my speech. But in times like that, when it just seems quiet and boring, that's how I was feeling. And the way I overcame that was just really just sitting down and being patient. Like maybe this is just like a waiting period, you know what I mean? You never know when you're in your waiting season. Sometimes you just gotta sit there, like when it gets quiet and boring and you know you've been doing everything that you need to do. That might just be a moment that you just gotta sit in silence, talk to God. Sometimes you gotta listen to God. A lot of times we talk to God and ask from a lot of things, but we also have to listen. Like even during the prayer, it's a cardinal right there, y'all. Even during the prayer, sometimes when I pray, like I pray and I thank God for everything. Like when I first started my prayer, then I ask what I asked for. But a lot of times when I'm praying, especially my longer prayers, in the middle of my prayer, I just sit in silence and I ask God to allow me to hear him. So when life feels boring or quiet, you know what I mean, you might just be in like a waiting season. You never know what may happen next, you know what I'm saying? So don't rush the process of anything that's going on. This message kind of ties into last message. You just got to continue to be still, you know what I mean? Psalms chapter 46 verse 10: be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. And basically it's just telling you right there, if you don't know what exalted mean, you know what I mean, it's basically like higher power. And God is the higher power. Jesus is the higher power, you know what I mean? So be still, know that he is God, you know what I mean? He's gonna be in the higher power among the nations and among the earth, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of, and I don't want to get too deep in the conversation because I know a lot of people may or may not agree. I hope you agree, but as we all know, there's one true living God, but there's a lot of other, you can call them beliefs, and people try to believe in other gods. And I watch Myron Golden a lot. He talks about the Bible and does Bible study. Basically what I'm getting at is the Bible is the truth. So in the Bible it tells you everything, and Jesus is God, you know what I mean? He's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit all in one, you know what I mean? So in the Bible also states you should put no other God above Jesus, you know what I mean? So just be still and know that he is God. But let me get into my next bullet point. And then my next bullet point says: when life gets boring, don't rush into doing things. God might be allowing you to have a restful week to prepare you for what may be one of the busiest months of your life. So in your waiting season, you might feel like you've been doing everything correct, and now you just like, why does it feel like everything is repetitive, or why does everything feel like nothing is moving? Or you might even feel alone. For instance, sometimes I might feel alone, but the whole time God might be preparing you for something bigger than what you can even imagine. Or say you are on like a different trajectory, and your life purpose, your life path, you may be waiting on different opportunities for you to, say you wanted to host things or anything like that, and your whole week been silent. You've been getting no phone calls, no emails, no texts, no type of notifications. And then you might just question like, dang, what's going on? Why do I feel so alone? Like, you might question your own worth. But don't think of that silentness as just like everything not going in your favor. When things feel silent, I believe that's when God is really working the most. Like, when you don't know what's going on right now and it seems like nothing is going on, God is behind the scenes working in your favor. You know what I mean? So that whole week of silence or whatever it may be, God might just be setting you up for an extraordinary month. And I don't even know exactly what the word extraordinary mean. That might have been my first time saying that, but I'm not illiterate. I got a lot of words in my vocabulary that I haven't even used yet. But just be patient, you know what I'm saying? Because that next month you might be booked every other day. And if you're not booked every other day, you might be booked every weekend out of that month. So probably like 2, 4, 6, 8, one of those out of the whole entire month. But like during the week, it's giving you that time to plan for the things. Like, preparation prevents poor performance, you know what I'm saying? So in your waiting season, you know what I mean, just be patient, you know what I'm saying? When stuff get boring or when life starts to feel silent, don't question it, you know what I'm saying? Just understand that, okay, cool, let me make sure I still got myself prepared for whatever may be next. Also pray on everything as well, you know what I'm saying? If stuff starts to feel silent and you don't really know what's going on, don't be afraid to talk to God, you know what I mean? Ask him for guidance, you know what I'm saying? Redirection if you need it, you know what I mean? And just, I ain't gonna lie, I always ask God to take a step before me each and every step that I take, you know what I'm saying? So that I know I'm following him in his correct footsteps, you know what I mean? So another thing that I highlighted right here was never question or doubt God when your life starts to feel silent. Because like I just said before, when things start to feel silent, he is definitely working. So don't question him. Them Blue Jays and Redbirds is talking today, chat. But never question God when life starts to feel silent. You never know what's going on behind the scenes, and he might be preparing you for something crazy. And just because you questioned him or doubted him, and this ties along in with patience, you know what I mean? He might make you wait a little bit longer just because your faith wasn't all the way there. You were supposed to trust him 100% and not question him, not doubt him, you know what I mean? And since you did that, you failed the test, you know what I mean? And now you gotta wait a little bit longer. So in your waiting seasons, your waiting periods, the periods where everything just feels to be so silent, don't doubt him, don't question him. Your breakthrough might be on the way. You never know, you know what I mean? So that's a lot of what I wanted to bring to y'all today. I'm also working on a lot more when it comes to these Motivational Mondays. I hope this one touched somebody's heart, or I don't know what's going on in any of you guys' lives, you know what I'm saying? But feel free to get active in the comment section. We can chop it up, you know what I mean? I'm gonna reply to all comments, especially on these Motivational Monday videos, because I want to help y'all in whatever way that I could possibly help y'all, you know what I mean? I don't know if these words are uplifting, encouraging, whatever they may be, but I just really want to help y'all in some way, shape, or form. So that's why I'm doing these Motivational Monday videos, you know what I mean? Because in everyone's life, we all go through things, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to help y'all, it's right with me, you know what I mean? So I just feel like I'm doing what I have to do, doing what I'm supposed to do with these. And yeah, like I just said before, another bullet point, your breakthrough might be around the corner. We touched on that already. So with this being said, I'm gonna leave y'all with this last Bible verse right here, and it might be reassuring for a lot of you. Psalms chapter 27 verse 14 says, wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. So in your waiting season, don't question nothing that's going on. Wait for the Lord, you know what I'm saying? It ties along with the last message week 1, be still and trust God. Wait for the Lord, because you never know when your breakthrough is gonna be there. You just gotta stay patient, stay faithful, don't question him, don't doubt him, you know what I mean? Because he's working. When stuff feels silent, God is definitely working on your behalf. Everything gonna fall into place just the way it needs to. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, you know what I'm saying? This is Motivational Mondays. I'm gonna be back with another Motivational Monday video next week. I'm gonna have an even stronger message next week. I'm in my notebook. We're gonna get better and better and better each and every time we do a Motivational Monday video. And even if y'all want to drop something in the comment section and y'all may want me to touch up on a certain topic or subject, I will get it done for y'all. I will do my knowledge research, whatever I may do, read a few scriptures, write everything down, get in my notebook, plan out that whole week for y'all. We're gonna get it done. I just want to be able to help y'all. That's really what I want to do, child. I want to help y'all. I want in some way, shape, or form, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's Monday. I'm recording this on the Sunday that y'all seeing. Y'all seeing this on the Monday. I'm recording this on the Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that y'all having a great week. I'm posting this video in the morning, so I hope this helped y'all get off to a better start to y'all day. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all pray. throughout the day, pray throughout the week, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head high. If you need some more encouraging words, you can always come back to this video and rewatch it a few times if you need to. With that being said, it's your boy Tone. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Hope y'all have a blessed week. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next Motivational Monday video. Other than that, y'all can tap into the vlogs and everything like that. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.